So there's an idea to use Molay and use the life-leeching, what is it, the tier 4 beast, the life-leech beast. I can't think of their name, but we're going to get right into it. So we're on Impossible on Tundra, of course. It sounds like a pretty fun thing to do. It's going to get Wormlings so we can get that synergy a little bit quicker with my beast. I mean, it's not going to matter anyway because I need to get tier 4, but still, that's one less thing I have to purchase, right? So we're going to go ahead and get... well, the idea for these characters would be melee damage, right? Melee damage is their main thing that they need. Just tons of melee damage, and then they can respawn and just can completely heal themselves back up. So that's what I'm going to focus on. So let's go ahead and get some spiders. We basically need all the synergies anyway, especially the human synergy would be a good thing to have in addition to the beast. Human, probably elf synergy too. Those would both be great to have. So damage is going to be my key factor in this whole thing. Let's go. Let's get this thing. Let's get this thing. I'm going to get some wolves in here. I'm going to get the whole armada, the whole deal. So let's get some lifesteal as well. Lifesteal is going to be a key factor. So basically lifesteal and damage. Primary is damage. Lifesteal is secondary. It's going to get some wolves. That gives me that double attack. Boom, boom, boom. And we're starting to get the synergy where we need it to be. We have quite a bit more to go. I mean, I need demon imps. I have the claw dudes, right? I just need the imps. Let's go ahead and we need more damage. So we're going to refocus onto melee. If I'm going to do this as these guys as primary, then, you know, I have to work pretty hard on that. Let's go, let's go. So I don't really need demon synergy, but I do to have the respawns, which is going to be an important part of this build too, is just having a lot of respawns happening. So let's get that next tier. We need tier 4 to really get this thing moving along here. All right, let's go again. Just going to save a little bit of money for a minute. I think we can probably get right through this. Hopefully y'all got the technology or whatever you need. Okay, so more damage. We're going to keep building that damage up. Right, so we can get tier 4, but it comes at a price. I'm not going to do it just yet. I'm going to get some marksmen. Already have marksmen. Get some horses. And I also need to get the elven synergy developed too. So we're going to go and get some elves. I already have some of these guys. Some of these elves. And I don't have archers, believe it or not. So we need to go get us some archers, which it looks like I'm not going to get the opportunity to do just yet. Basically, I want to get base level synergy for everything, which right now I'm just missing elves. So I need to get those archers to make that happen. So attack speed. Come on, give me the archers. So we have 56 gold. Let's keep going. I need a save for the next tier because the next tier is where everything starts to come together. At least I have all the synergies, so I have respawn now taking an effect. We're gonna take a little bit of armor so we don't die as quickly. And we should be okay here, I hope. I mean, these guys are kind of hurting me just a little bit, but we're doing all right. Let's go and get some more damage. And tier 4, here we come. So my unit is none other than Sandstalkers. I'm going to do a lot of Sandstalkers as I'm just kind of trying to work with some ideas. I saw a comment talking about trying this with Sandstalkers, and I'm like, that sounds like a good idea. So Sandstalkers benefit 80% more from lifesteal and 80% more from melee upgrade. So you already see they're hitting pretty hard for the most part. I wouldn't mind getting them more damage. Increasing the damage is probably more important than lifesteal because they still get a percentage of lifesteal regardless, right? So as long as I can hit some units, they'll be able to swarm them and get their life back pretty quick. That's the idea, at least. So we want to do mostly lifesteal with these guys. Okay, so I also want to get some golems. And I'm going to get these sentinels here. I'm just basically trying to get the whole armada built up first before we get too carried away with everything. Let's get some shamans. Keep going, guys. Keep going. We need to get all the different tiers of synergy. And that way we can add them to my mix. I might not be able to do that because we might be dead right now. So that's kind of crappy. Kind of sucks. Can you guys take out those archers? I doubt it. Yeah, so... let me try this again, a little bit different. I mean, it kind of worked, but maybe I focused too much on synergy and I didn't focus enough on getting to tier 4, or, you know, getting those units up and about. Maybe I need more of armor from the beginning to make this really beneficial. So let's go and get some beasts, some more spiders. A lot of spiders are good. You guys remember that build where I had nothing but spiders? That actually worked pretty well. That might be something I retry even on this one. Just imagine a ton of spiders on the playing fields. That would be kind of cool, actually. What do they have? They have on death slows the killer by 50%. Y'all want to... It's so expensive, though. I might as well just keep going for the next tier. To be perfectly frank about that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We do need to get some wolves as soon as possible. But aside from that, health. Switch this over to melee. And... Oh, okay, here we go. Let's just keep going with it, I guess. Get to tier 4 ASAP. And... I can also summon units if I really needed to and just do melee because they can technically... Oh, are we going to be able to do this? Come on, my archer's stronger slightly, but that was pretty close, honestly. I'm just going to get tier 3. It gives me... Do I have marksman? I do. So I'll take the Cavaliers. I'm going to start grabbing some of these base level units. Let's go and grab that guy. Okay, so we have the imps. I just want to get a little bit of the synergy built up. I mean, grabbing those guys isn't going to help me if I have no synergies to work with them, right? So we at least need the base level of the synergies. I also need to sell down to 1 of each unit so I could buy more units to get the thing built up. So let's go ahead and get some elven archers. Now we're going to start selling down to 1. And I feel like this is very important when you're trying to do synergies because you're saving money, right? You're trying to save money. Okay, that's pretty good. So we pretty much have all of tier 1 except for this guy. So we're going to sell this down to 1. Okay, and that put me back at 100. And we're good for that. Yeah, it looks like I have everything I need from tier 1. So now we need to go to tier 2 and we need the dude with the claws. You, Demon Slasher. Sell down to 1, thank you. And we're doing pretty decent with that. What else are we missing from tier 2? I have a U already. I have the archers. I need wolf. I need wolves. Okay, I need wolves. And then I also need the demon commander. Which is tier 2, correct? Demon commander's tier 2. Boop, boop, boop. And... Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's not tier 2. It's just a demon breaker, the other dude. So I'm going to take some more wormlings because they're always interesting. I think I have all the units that we can get from tier 2 for the most part. It looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and continue on. I'm going to need the rest of tier 3. We're pretty close to the full synergy. I just need that tier 3 elf, right, to make that happen. Seems to always be the last unit to get is a tier 3 elf. So we're going to get more damage. Let's go ahead and get that elf now. We can just put you down to 1. And we might have enough very soon to get tier 4 and start building my army up with my main units. I could sell everything down to 1, but I mean, the wormlings are really helpful to have. Overall, like they're pretty useful. So it's going to get some attack speed, get tier 4. And let's get that Sandstalker as well. So Sandstalkers are here, good to go. We have 2 of them, we're good to go. I have no money though. I can sell all my units down to 1, but I kind of want to keep a bit of an army. At least enough units to kind of survive. So let's continue. At least now I have a synergy so I can do a bit of respawning as well. So that's very helpful to have. We should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, let's get some damage and let me start. Should I start upgrading? No, I probably should build more of an army first. Let's sell these sentinels down to 1. I mean, they're very useful. They're probably the most useful of all the units. I already have acolytes. I just take more Sandstalkers in this case. Sandstalkers, and we're good with tier 3, right? The only thing I think I need from tier 3 is the commander. Yeah, I don't have the commander. Why don't I have that dude? Let's go and get a commander. A little set of commanders here. Let's continue. Trying to keep myself getting at least 1 of each unit from every tier. That's just going to help me overall with that synergy building. Sandstalkers, I'm going to go ahead and take your... Well, we're going to take more damage. You're going to benefit more from the damage upgrade, which is going to help me a lot in the long run. Let's get these golems. Sell down to 1. And Paladin, sell down to 1. Okay. And aside from that, we could probably just get more Sandstalkers, because I think that's it for tier 4. We're doing pretty good for that sense of things. Just keep going. It's a lot of units, but I also have some Sandstalkers, so I could just get my health back for the most part, right? They could just tear through these dudes. Overall, let's go and get some more armor. Armor's handy for them. See, 13, yeah, because that's going to help me reduce some of that damage that they would take. Do I have any Sandstalker upgrades I can get? Please, don't make me reroll. Okay, damage. We're going to keep getting melee damage. We're going to make them very strong. Sandstalker here. And one more Sandstalker upgrade. Let's just get all damage, baby. Okay, so now I need to bump my damage up higher. I need to bump my damage like crazy. Just start scaling it up. Make it nice and powerful. And then we can always just get more life leech. We don't have to worry too much about needing bonus life leech or anything like that. Okay, Sandstalker. Sandstalkers. Let's do this thing. Now I should probably save for tier 5 so I can get full synergy and more ability to respawn. That'd be pretty handy to have, I suppose. But I also want to do some insane damage with some insane speed as well. So, I mean, there's a give and take for each one, right? So let's try to get... How about we try this? Let's try to get 20 Sandstalkers. 20 Sandstalkers and maybe like 10 damage upgrades or something like that before I start... really pushing for tier 5. I don't want to splurge too much on it yet. We are moving along pretty nicely though. So let's get 20 Sandstalkers though. I mean, it will go cheaper if I saved up, but you know, that's something I'm not keen to do that too quickly. We can do... Let's go and get some more damage. You're gonna give me damage? Yeah, so here we go. Keep going. I need to look at what I'm doing for damage, but, you know, if they can attack quickly and hit hard, then they just heal up so fast. Y'all don't stand a chance. Y'all gonna make us lose our mind. All right, so more defense on them, too, is always a good thing. It's going to reroll and take one more. And upgrade. Get the damage to 10. That's kind of my next goal. Damage to 10, and then we're going to make... get our synergies maxed out and start doing our synergy sharing here, because we're going to be getting to armored units very soon, and we're going to need that synergy share, at least the human side of things. There we go. Okay, so synergy research. Let's go ahead and give beast human way. We're going to do it again, beast human way. Okay, and then we're going to need beast elvish way as well. Let's see if we can get that one, beast elvish way. Done. All right, now that's looking real good. We need to save up for the next tier. I guess I can get one more set of Sandstalkers to be safe. But they're going to be able to dodge a little bit with their evasion. The higher I get my stats now, the better it's going to be. These guys are tearing me apart. Look at this. Man, look at that craziness. My Sandstalker, my Wormlings also did some work in that, though. Okay, so we're going to need more of that armor. Oof, these Wormlings are something else, aren't they? Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to get tier 5 or if I want to work in an army. The thing is, I can get tier 5 with humans. I'm missing a human. What am I missing? Am I missing the tier 1 humans? Do I have blacksmith? It doesn't look like I have blacksmith. Okay, I thought I did, but I guess I did not. It's going to get blacksmith, and that's going to give me that tier 1 human build. I'm going to save up for the 180 here. This is going to help a lot, especially now with these guys doing life leech. They're going to be able to, you know, do some armor penetration, especially in this level, because these guys have armor, right? So we can just penetrate right through and get myself healed up. They also hit really hard, so that's going to help a lot too. Okay, so we have tier 5 almost there. Just keep going, guys. Keep going. You can do it. Not a lot of range units here, so we should be able to take them out, at least have a chance head to head rather than from range. We're not doing the best, but we're surviving, right? We're doing okay with survivability. Tier 5, we have another demon. We're going to get that lichen. That's going to give me... And now we just need the 2 elves. 1 more elf, and then we're golden. Then we have all the synergies. And we're going to be able to respawn a little bit more frequently. And the evasion's going to be a lot better, too. It's too bad we got the demon first thing. Because the demon does not help all that much in this scenario. Oh, man. I have no beast. The only beast I have are... Well, look at this. Level 19, and we got wiped out. So, good theory with a beast, but I still think that this character can get an easy win with acolytes or mages or something like that. I feel like you could just win any class if you go range. And I might be mistaken in this, but I'm gonna try it out and see what happens. All right, so we're back. So I don't have the next tier unlocked yet, but I do have Acolyte, and Acolyte is pretty dang strong. So let me see, what do I need? I have all the humans. I basically just need Paladin. No, I have Paladin already. I need the Horseman from this tier. Yeah, there we go. So I have the human synergy full. Which is good. I'm focusing in on Paladin. I'm trying to make Paladin as strong as possible. Let's get some attack speed going there. Paladins are, in my opinion, insanely powerful. And then the fact that they're tier 4, you can easily afford quite a bit of them before you start getting to the other mages. So the other mage you would want if you're doing this kind of a build is the human on tier 5, right? But for now, I'm just focusing in on getting plenty of acolytes. I'm going to need to get the beast synergy built up too, but we're doing okay at the moment. Let's go and get you guys a little further back. I need to get these humans in there first. Let's go. Get all the range units coming out at the same time, just pelting these dudes with fireballs and really strong bolts and stuff. And it works. It gets the job done. You know what I mean? It's like, here we are, just knocking these dudes down left and right. All right, so we can get the next tier soon. I do want to keep upgrading the damage and stuff like that. I need to get about 20 of these guys in total, just because I feel like that's a pretty good base level. So here we are at 20. Try to get that beast synergy built up, but we're going to need tier 5 for that, so just slow and steady. Okay, so we're doing good with our acolytes right now, knocking them down, taking some names. Okay, let's go again. Let's see how we do on this stage. Some of this is just a gamble, but you know, we're pretty strong with the acolytes. I mean, they're banging this out left and right. I can get more respawn, but I don't really need respawn as much as I need damage. Okay, here we go. Tier 5. You got me an elf. All right. Well, I need a lichen. And then also I'm going to need a human because I'm going to do the Archmage strategy here too. Basically, I want to do Acolyte and a couple Archmages would be beneficial too, but primarily Acolyte. Archmages are just heavy hitters as well, and they're also human, so they get all that benefit that we would have with all the other characters. Okay, so what do we need we need Wolf. No, I have Wolf. I need the Golem and the Sandstalkers, right? Okay, and Golem. Now we have the Beast synergy nice and high. All right, so we're going to stick with Acolyte only because I can get so many of them for so cheap in comparison to the mages. But I just wanted to have the mage along for the ride, if that makes sense. Boom, boom, boom. Blowing through these guys like butter. I don't know if that's even a saying. Blowing through them like butter, guys. All right, so what am I missing for... I don't know what that... there's a phone on the desk somewhere making noise. So I'm missing 2 more. I need High Elf, and I also need the tier 4 Sentinel. Okay, so we have all but Demon. Demon synergy, I need, of course, the tier 5 guy. Where is he? Demon Destroyer, and I'm missing... What other demons are missing here? The Imp is not in the running here. Imp is cheap. I'll go ahead and buy that. And it looks like one of the tier 2 guys. No, I have both tier 2s. I know which one. It's a tier 3. It's the Demon Commander. All right, so we're got all of our synergies. That's going to give me the ability to respawn a little bit more, which is going to keep them away from my casters. And, you know, if we have our tanks respawning constantly, my casters will be able to take them all out pretty quickly, right? All right, so we're going to get more tier 4 units. It's just Acolytes need to be the dominant part of this entire army. We need to move you guys actually a little bit closer. 24. Let's get to 30. And then once we get to 30, I'm going to move my crit up to max. Max level crit, start increasing the damage. Their fire rate is pretty good right now. Oh, these guys got a lot of stunning units, but we should be okay, I hope. I hope. Yeah, we got him. We got him. It was a little bit dangerous, though. I'm not going to lie. It was a little bit dangerous. Okay, so how are we doing? 28. One more purchase. And get me to 30, and then I need to go upgrades. Start getting that crit chance as high as we can. Crit chance is very beneficial, especially with these kind of units, because crit is going to knock everybody out way faster. Kill them all. And we're doing like massive explosions everywhere too. Crit, crit, crits. AoE crits. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. Nice. All right, some more crits. Max that puppy out. And we're also going to need, well, a little bit more speed would be good too. Crit and speed, crit and speed. Let's do it. A little bit more damage, just go. Basically, once I do crit really high, then I want to start knocking my damage super high too, because you're critting off of your base damage, right? Ooh, these guys are doing something. Look at that. Oh man, that's crazy. They were just cutting through. We got to be careful of those AoE jerks, because they are AoEing my characters to death. But, I mean, that was a pretty close run, I guess. What do you guys think? Should we do a big spider run? I think we should try it, right? So let's get our spiders built up, because we're going to go all spiders, baby. Just tons of spiders. I just think it's an interesting idea to have tons of spiders. Now, having them respawn and stuff, too, is pretty wild. So we're going to get armor, we're going to get spiders, and go from there. So I do want to get the next tier, because it's going to make this tier cheaper. But we're going to keep going, keep going. I don't think I really need to respawn all that much, but, you know, if I can get the respawning synergy, that would be nice, too. It's going to get some attack speed. You're going to switch to melee only. And let's go and get the next tier. Go. So we now have a beast level up, so they're going to be able to make these guys slow down a little bit, which is good. All right, and we're going to get the Elven synergy. Elven synergy with these guys could be really interesting for the most part. Okay, so let's go and get tier 2. We need the elf here. Okay, you guys stay in the back. Go. Spiders rush in first because they are the primary unit. Everybody else would just be backup, helping with the support. So we're going to go with some more health would be good. Like some very healthy spiders. Sounds like a good idea to me. Okay. And what do we need? Basically, I want to get the humans that I don't have yet. So I don't have the soldier or this guy. I don't really care. Well, I do need the demon imp if I want to get my respawns going, right? So we're going to get that guy too. And we're going to need the claw dude too for the demons. Primary unit's going to be spider. It's spider. You know, it's just funny. Let's do it even more. Just slow him way down. And see if I can get the claw guy. Here we go. Claw guy's here. So the only thing I'm missing now is the elf, right? So we're just going to stay with a base level for this for now. So we're going to get to tier 3. Keep everything pretty base level for the respawns. And I'm going to pump up the spider level to some ridiculous numbers. Go ahead, attack speed. How much is it? 29 for tier 1. Might actually make sense to boost up my spider count quite a bit until we have to upgrade again. Let's go. Spider count is getting nice. I want to get basically like tons of spiders. I need to get probably a hero that has very cheap level 1 units to make this like very powerful. Okay, so we can't get this tier yet. They got some Sandstalkers, do they? Let's see. 2. No, we're going to wait. We are going to wait. Sandstalkers are dead. Go, 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 go. You guys can chop through these guys. No problem. Do it, do it, do it. Clear house. All right, let's get some armor. Next tier is going to give me the ability to get my elf, and that is max level. Well, not max level, but that's enough synergy to make this work. So we're going to get more spiders. Primary unit, spiders. Let's do it. Build up a spider army. I think I've had armored spiders before, and it was pretty nice. Just tons of armored spiders. Okay, let's go, let's go. And they're pretty cheap for them right now, too. 25. I can't get any more, but it's nice to have some inexpensive units. See, the thing is, yes, they can kill my dudes, but I slow them down, and then I can just run back in and do some damage, you know, after that. So it's an interesting theory. Is it going to work? I doubt it, but it's definitely an interesting theory. I mean, I've won with the spider army before, so it's doable. I know it's doable. There's a lot of spiders on my screen right now, man. Just imagine if I had max level for all the synergies, and then I had human synergy on the spiders too. That might actually make it very viable, because we can get human synergy very soon. Tier 4 is human synergy. Okay, let's invest in that a little bit. So Beast Demon Way. No. We're going to do Beast Human Way. We're going to go ahead and put that 2x Beast Demon Way. Beast Demon Way, not Demon, sorry, my bad. Beast Elven Way, Beast Human Way. I'm going to do Elven too. And we're going to go again with Beast. You know what? Actually, Elven Way makes more sense in this scenario, doesn't it? Because I want them to survive. So let's do that. Okay, keep going. I want them to be able to dodge fully. Like, do tons of dodge and then have armor, and then they could just survive. Respawn. I think that's going to help more than if I have the armor piercing maximized of humans. So I do need to get the synergy built up for this to be very, very powerful. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this next tier. We need more human units for sure. Okay, this is going to be interesting because they have a lot of spiders too. Now, which spider is going to be supreme? I don't know. It's going to be tough. My spiders are probably going to be a bit better because their armor and life steal. It's going to make them fighters for sure. Okay, we got Acolytes here. So we have human synergy maxed. Now I could also benefit from having golems and, you know, all the beast synergy as well. So let's go and get Sandstalkers. We need lichens from tier 5, so it's going to be a minute. But we're looking a lot better. Like, everybody's slow. I don't know if this is going to be doable. Look at these guys. They're packing a punch, really. They're doing their job pretty good. I mean, my spiders are still respawning, though. So maybe there is a chance. There is a chance. Nicely done, spiders. Nicely done. All right, so we need to build towards this, but at the same time, I'm going to build up my spider army even more. It's going to get ridiculous. It's pretty cheap right now to buy, so I might as well just keep buying it, right? Get it to some ridiculous amount of spider quantity. Go! Look at all those archers. I didn't even think about the archers, but we're going to raid them pretty hard. Look at these spiders just tearing them apart. And I can't wait to get tier 5 and be able to get more respawn rate and all that. Spiders galore. All right, here we go. Tier 5 has way to go to. Maybe I should get more spiders. Just I need to increase this cost to like a 30 or something, and then go from there. Because otherwise, I'm just paying more for no reason. That's a lot of spiders. Love it. I love it. It's a good sight though. Just raid the screen with them. All right, and then here we go, respawning them too. Okay, we'll take some respawn. Sounds pretty interesting. Oh, shamans. Actually, shamans probably won't be that powerful against these dudes now that I think about it. Let's go ahead and get a few more. I want to get the cost to 30. Okay, and let's go again. I don't think shamans are going to do a ton against these guys because their main factor is stunning, right? So if they... maybe they will. I don't know. They are stunning pretty well, actually. I might be defeated here. GG. There is just... those shamans are too powerful. Now, how would I fare with an army of shamans? I mean, I've seen that so many times in my comment. Ash, do an army of shamans. Why not? Let's do it. Okay, we're back. So I have 15 shamans. I'm just going to stay with a tier 1 for the synergy for now. And I'm working on crit and damage. So right now I'm going to pump a little bit more damage. So I want them to be able to hit hard and basically kill these units immediately. But I want them to be very fast and punctual with their stun, right? So working on speed quite a bit too. All right, so it's going to get more shamans. Keep it up with them. And they're doing 36 damage. There's 70% chance to stun for 2.5 seconds. So they just need to be very fast for that to be a more frequent stun. And I need plenty of them too. So the odds are going to be in our favor to constantly be stunning everything. All right, so they're doing pretty good so far. Let's get a lot more shamans. I know I could be saving money, and why I don't do it, you got me. All right, so here we go. Critical chance, yeah, let's do critical chance. Go, 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 go. There's a lot of wolves. Might be too many wolves, actually, but we should be able to do this, I think. Yeah. Nice job, shamans. All right, more crit chance. Attack speed's always going to be like the dominant one I take. Attack speed and damage is always important. Boom, boom, boom. Especially with these guys when I want them to be able to take out everything before they even get too close. So speed's going to be very vital in that scenario. Okay, so we're going to do more speed. Let's get the attack speed to 10. Then we're going to take more shaman from that point. We got 30 shamans. Let's go, let's go. Would it be shaman? Like M-E-N, shaman. If it's referring to multiple, I don't know. Anyway, we're doing pretty decent with them for the most part. Let's get their damage up to 10 as well. I want to get this 10 and damage up to 10. I feel like they're both important to have in their own way. I always want to scale critical damage and damage together because they kind of play off of each other, right? So you crit whatever your main damage is. So it's going to get more crit here. Damage, crit, damage, crit. Let's get more crit and go. So we'll see how we really do here because this is kind of a big army and they're pretty strong units overall. I don't really need human synergy with these guys because, I mean, we're hitting hard. But I could take it. I mean, it would be nice to add, I guess. So let's go. They're demons, right? So demons beast way. Actually, demons beast way would be good too. So, did I just do that wrong? Beast human way. That's not what I want at all. Demons beast way. There we go. And then demons human way. Perfect. That's what I need. Appreciate it. Man, if I can only do things, if I could only listen to myself sometimes. All right, let's go, let's go. So now we're doing double attacks instead of single attacks once in a while, and we have a chance to pierce their armor. So overall, that is going to help a lot. Get more speed, get more shamans. We basically need to get myself to 50 shamans now. 50. And that way we are sheer numbers, and we can have much better percentages of getting things done. So speed and shaman count is my main thing right now. Speed and shaman count. We're gonna get some range too on here. Shaman count's probably the priority one though. We need to get to 50 ASAP. So a few more will get me there. A couple more upgrades and a couple more purchases. Boom, boom, boom. You guys are doing great. Just need to get that speed up and then start increasing. I mean, we're doing max crit, so that's really helpful. Let's get some more range. Eventually, I want to get 100 shaman. This is going to be my shaman army build, pretty much. Okay, let's keep going. Right there, everybody's stun locked. It's so nice. They just get completely stun locked by these guys. So we need more range for sure. Let's just start increasing my range a bit. I need it to be at like 5 or 6, some crazy number. It's just all range. So 14.7, maybe you can attack from further now. I want them basically to spawn in, so they need a couple more range upgrades. Spawn in to be able to cast immediately. So that way I don't have to wait until the enemy's all the way over to my units and already killing them. Okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. Yeah, and then they can reach across the map too, so that's really handy. Okay, so more range. Let's get it to like 8, 9. There we go. 9 should be fine. And now we're just going to work on numbers. Really just work on numbers. Come on, come on. I don't really need to buy any more synergies because these are my primary units after all. Come on, guys. Someone hit you guys pretty hard on the top there, and I think it was these. Oh, well, I think we're dead. All right, well, that didn't work out very well either. So I tried a few different strategies with Molay here. Molay on Impossible Tundra. None of them worked. It's been a while since I had a win on Tundra. Tundra's pretty tricky. Pretty tricky. I need to figure out something that really works. So I still have desert. I have deserts where I need to get this guy a win. Storak. Forest, I need a win as well. I have nothing there. And we have only 3 wins so far on Tundra. So we have... It's getting challenging. It's getting very challenging. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe. Help me get partnership on this channel. Really appreciate it because I'm trying to go full-time on YouTube this year. Yeah, that's the main goal. That's my yearly goal. Go full-time YouTube. And then I can just concentrate on getting these builds done right and really getting these videos locked in. All right, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.